stage. Right now we are fixing the furnitures and the air conditioners. The building itself is already completed. With this building, nothing will be added to it. So if you are here, we have 16 pumps, yes. And at the center there, when you are looking at Sam, we are going to start rearing snail. So we are waiting for the rainy season so that we can, we are already oh, I said you should bring the seat.
That's upstairs. That first upstairs like this, like that upstairs. And they won't start rearing snails.
So they are coming up. During the Easter period, we sold the people. So we announced the layers. Yes, we sell eggs. Yes. And then we have the toilets. Toilets are on this other side. And then these are the. So we teach students how to bring up beds. The essence of the entrepreneurship center is to teach skills to students. In whatever level, all the students of the Polytechnic must take entrepreneurship studies as a course, and you must pass it.
This is mainly for their practicals.
Yes, all these ones are for their practicals, and you know the problem of unemployment when they are skill related.
We can head back.
Yes. So that's the goat tree. That's the goat tree over there. That's the main building of
Youngest minister!
Youngest minister!
Youngest minister! Honorable minister!
We know you very well. We'll be hearing about you.
Thank you very much, sir.
We'll be hearing about you. We know you very well. We're impressed.
Thank you, sir. Thank you. Hello.
Okay.
Okay, let me once again welcome the Honorable Ministers for Information and Works to Auchi Polytechnic. This is Idogo campus, like we've seen in the other wings, where we had the entrepreneurship village built from IGR. Here we have most of the projects built from either IGR, ETF intervention, and capital projects. We are embarking on massive infrastructural development in this school because Auchi Polytechnic is one of the first generation polytechnics in Nigeria. It's a first choice polytechnic. Every year, more than 20,000 students want to come into the polytechnic, but the infrastructure cannot take every one of them, and the carrying capacity cannot take every one of them. And if we want more carrying capacity, we need more infrastructures. And that is why we are embarking on this massive infrastructural development. For the past 5 years, we have embarked on this. And what you are seeing here on the right-hand side is the new 100 capacity lecture theater built from TED Fund intervention. We have the 12 classrooms built from TED Fund intervention. At the center, you have the e-learning center with a capacity of 200 computers.
Is it equipped?
The equipments are coming in. Okay. Yes. We already have the chairs there. We are waiting for the Wi-Fi and the computers to be mounted. So that's what we have here. And looking around the Polytechnic, you see that we have problems of erosion. Our land spaces are erosion prone, and we'll need government intervention to help us solve this problem of erosion. And like I said earlier, we are putting in place the main administrative building. The administrative building we have now is the one built by the colonial government. So right now we are putting in place a new administrative building that is modern and is going to be in 3 phases. The first phase has been completed. The second phase is going to be with the 2013 capital intervention fund. So we are waiting for that now. Yes, sir.
Now, NGG, come here. There may be questions. Please, the media people, social media, will take questions at this segment of the inspection.
Auchi Polytechnic, thank you very much. Now, the journalist, please, you've listened to the rector of the Auchi Polytechnic, and if you have any question to ask, just signify by raising up your hand so that you can ask a question.
Questions? Yeah.
Questions from the media?
Yeah.
Okay. Your name and your medium.
Thank you very much, sir. Okay. Thank you very much, Honorable Minister. My name is Henry Ogunjimi from Channels Television. The rector mentioned that some of these projects were built by from IGR, internally generated revenue. Can you oblige us with what the school makes from its IGR on a yearly basis, and how part of it you spent on this project?
Yearly, we have 590, 153, 766 from IGR.
You have what?
90 million. Yes. Million. So from this, we pay the part-time lecturers. From this, we bring up all these projects you are seeing, and that is why we are maximizing these funds that we have. And if you go to Campus 1, you'll see more of the things we have done through IGR. So when you get there, you will look at them. So we also have not only IGR, capital, and TET fund.
Also in
No, yes, we equally have them there.
Yeah. Other questions? Molara Wood.
Okay.
Thank you. My name is Molara Wood. My question is not about infrastructure. Sorry. Auchi Polytechnic has a great literary, a great artistic tradition. A lot of some of the most important visual artists in this country have passed out of the Auchi Polytechnic. I'd just like to know, is the institution living up to its great artistic tradition, and what is the state of the art school at Auchi Polytechnic these days? Thank you.
Thank you very much. If you look straight, you will see the yes, one of the artistic jobs of the HND2 students that passed out last year. Auchi Polytechnic still maintaining its place in arts. Is the best school of arts, and for 3 consecutive years we have won the Nuziat Award. If you go there now, you will see the garden. Yes.
NT.
Yes.
Mine is actually not a question, it's a commendation. I'm Belkisu Abdurazak Odui with NTA, and the polytechnics usually are known for practicals, and we are seeing demonstration of practicality in this school. I was really glad, and I just looked at you and I was like, beauty and brains. You know, it's very difficult to have somebody. Do you agree with me, students? So you have somebody. So you have someone who has beauty and brains and is moving the Polytechnic to another level. I hope the students are aware of this and you appreciate it. Okay, so I would like to ask one of the students, the question, please, if you could come in front here. What she's doing, how has it impacted in your learning? Someone should come and tell us what all the work she's been doing. Okay, come forward. You tell us your name, your department, your level.
My name is Douglas Ewere, a student of this Auchi Polytechnic, ND2 Banking and Finance. So the first thing that our rector is doing that is impacting in our students' life here is that if you see these buildings, years back the building were not here, and for you to receive lectures is a difficult thing. But with the intervention of these buildings, I think you can sit comfortable in your class, receive lectures, even far below you. So I think she's the best woman in the whole world. Yes.
Does a lady want to say anything? A lady? Because you go to some institutions and you see them scantily dressed. So you tell us your name, your department, your level. Face the camera.
Good day, Good day, everybody. My name is Idoko Blessing. I'm a student of Auchi Polytechnic and the 1A. What our rector reading biz admin, I'm a biz admin student, ND1. Rector has been doing, it's indeed a great job. Like the learning facilities, the lecturers, they are always present in class. They hardly miss their classes. They teach us, they try impacting knowledge on us. And the thing for us now is for us to learn very well. And also, there's something she did that has really impacted in us, the dressing code. Like other institutions, you go there, you see them dress anyhow, but in Auchi Polytechnic, you hardly see a student dressing anyhow to classroom. Thank you.
Yeah. All right, now a question for the rector. Okay, let's NGGTour.
Good afternoon, everybody. I want to speak. My name is Auchi Victor, by the grace of God, the president of marketing department, Auchi Polytechnic. I want to speak very, very well on the issue of dress code. Since Madam Rector assumed office, the issue of dress code has been something that everybody, even those who by chance came to visit, they know that you cannot pass through that gate without being well dressed. So I want to say, Madam, thank you very much for inculcating into us the habit of good dress code. So therefore, anywhere we go, I believe this dress code will follow us wherever we go. I want to say a very big thank you to Madam. Students, I believe you all agree to what I've just said. Thank you very much, Madam.
Okay, well, we want to see one woman speak here.
While we got in here, I went to one of the conveniences. I went to one of the toilets and I realized that it was extraordinarily clean. Apart from that, I asked random questions. I asked girls and boys that what is the situation, how secure is the female hostel, I'm particular about the female hostel, and they say it's very secure. I asked them what about incidences of rape and other social vices. They say it's about 0. So I just want to commend you especially, and also ask what were the strategies you put in place so that others will learn from.
Thank you very much. The first thing I did was to come up with a strategic plan. We fashioned out the vision and the mission of this administration, what we intend doing every year, and we have been following strictly the strategic plan of the Polytechnic. It's exactly why you are seeing all this. And I want to use this opportunity to let you know that my management team, both the deans, the principal officers, the directors, and the HODs and students have followed this dream to the extent that every year the students themselves come up with projects that will enhance the welfare of students. Then we inculcated in everybody the need to be hardworking, taking my example. So I lead by example. So, and everybody, by the grace of God, has followed this example. And so if you are a cleaner, you clean well. If you are a horticulturist, you make sure you clear the grasses. You remove grasses from the flowers and make sure that the school is okay. And for students, they don't throw debts away anyhow. And we make sure that water suppliers, that's the tankers, they supply water to all the head tanks that you are seeing around here. Yes, sir.
Well, now we can't take more. We will still go to the next campus. I'm sure you have something to say. Minister.
Our director of Auchi Polytechnic, my colleague and I, the Honorable Minister of Information, we've listened to you for quite some time now, since we came in here. And we've also seen for ourselves the transformation that has taken place in Auchi Polytechnic. And I want to put it on notice that the students especially, I want to put it on notice that you have a good rector here. I recall a few months after I was made Minister of Works, she came to my office to discuss the challenges you people face here as it relates to the federal road we have in front of your school, about crossing the road and all that. And through her effort, the federal government, through my ministry, awarded the construction of 2 pedestrian bridges. I want to assure you that in the next couple of weeks, the pedestrian bridge to the main campus work will start on that particular one. And once that is completed, the campus 2 where we are now, another pedestrian bridge will spring up. Because we are dualizing the road, very soon it will not be easy to cross the road. So that is why we are making those preparations, and I want you to thank your rector for it. Then beyond that, Madam Rector, what I would want to say here when next I come, because I know you have a School of Engineering here, School of Building and Construction. I want you to have it in mind. I want you to commission those schools on a project. Let them start a project from beginning to the end. So that, because as a Polytechnic, we are in an entrepreneurial, we went to the entrepreneurial center a while ago. The skills you impart on these students, they should be able to dramatize it here. They should be able to, translate it into reality. That is what the Polytechnic is all about. Like the issue of the cake designer who can make computer cake. I want to see engineers and builders of Auchi Polytechnic. Before they leave here, they will point to a project as a testament to the training they receive in Auchi Polytechnic. So that is my challenge to you and your management. Thank you.
Thank you for the bridge. 3 votes are for the Honorable Minister of Works.
Great Auchi students. Great Polytechnic students. Well, our sister, the rector of this Polytechnic, and the registrar, and other staff of the Polytechnic, the great students of this Polytechnic. I'm here with my brother, the Minister of Works, and also with a delegation on a National Good Governance Tour of Nigeria. We have come to Auchi Polytechnic to see the great work that is being done here. Please leave them, please. Don't destroy them. Just get out of it, please. Yeah. We are here in Auchi Polytechnic to see the great work that is being done here to give you first-class learning. Auchi Polytechnic is a very historic polytechnic. It's one of the first-generation polytechnics in Nigeria. I'm familiar with this polytechnic for a long time. We used to come here as student leaders in the 80s. Then to look at the National Association of Technological Students that were affiliated to NANS. We used to have a lot of meetings here. But I know that this polytechnic has changed since then. It's not the same polytechnic we used to know. So we are here to reassure you of the work the federal government is doing to give education the prime of place in our nation's development. As you are aware, the President of Nigeria, Dr. Goodluck Jonathan, himself is an academic, he's a university lecturer. In addition to that, you also have in the government an architect who is vice president. And here you have an architect who is constructing all the roads and moving around. Now, what are we trying to achieve? We believe education in Nigeria must be practical. Too much theory won't develop Nigeria. That's why polytechnic education is not taking the front seat. We want people who know theory, but who can apply theory to action. And Auchi has always been a center of theory and practice. Now, as you can see, if you look at the investment that have come up here, from those structures and this one, this is just this campus. Just also imagine what the government is doing at the other main campus. So you can see that for a long time, no government has been investing in education like President Goodluck Jonathan is doing. We're doing so because we believe Nigeria has a population of 66 million young people. If we can train this population, give them first-class education like they have in Germany, America, Russia, Japan, and other parts of the world, then the future of this country will be guaranteed. The transformation agenda is rooted on standard, proper education. But I want to give you this challenge. because we are the future of the country. I want to thank your rector for emphasizing discipline. We cannot move this nation forward until you have a sense of adventure and excellence. Adventure and excellence in your studies, adventure and excellence in character. If you have this, then we are sure that in the nearest future, we will catch up with other countries of the world. Nigeria is in a hurry to catch up, and we're investing to develop you, to train you, so that you will lead Africa, lead the world in technology. So please, we are calling on you to use these facilities to improve your learning. We don't want to hear anything about secret courts. Those were the shame of the 80s and 90s. It must go completely from your lives. We don't want a future of violence. Young people all over the world must imbibe the ethic of hard work, ethic of, strong character and excellence. If you look at what is happening around the world, they are looking up to Nigeria now. Nigeria is going to be the next center of economic development. Presently, this country is growing faster than any country in Africa. And you can see that we are moving, we are based in private sector drive. That is why, as you are in school, think of what you want to do when you leave school. Also in the government, we are trying to bridge that so-called gap between degrees and HNDs. We believe they should be taken at the same level, so that people who have practical knowledge will be given the opportunity to contribute their quota to national development. So please, like I said, these structures themselves will not give you first-class education. It is your commitment to use your brain, your discipline to read and work hard, and to put your hand to practice. So we are happy with what we have seen, and we pray that you will continue like this. You also see that the president is investing in women. I want to mention that here. The Minister of Education is a woman. Now your rector is also a woman. We have 13 ministers in the cabinet that are women. Your registrar is also a woman. We have 13 ministers. The economy is being run by a minister, education, a minister, petroleum resources, a minister, environment, a minister, housing and urban development, a minister, water resources, a minister, aviation, a woman, defense, a woman. So where are the girls on this campus? Now, I want to give a warning to boys. I want to give a warning to boys. Let me tell you, in the past, it used to be that only the boys can do certain things. It is now long gone. It's long gone. So the boys will have to compete. Oh, if you don't compete, the girls will beat you silly. So we are balancing now with the sexes, and we want to move this country together, men and women working together for the progress of Nigeria. So we now have a new generation leadership. That's why you are seeing these changes here, led by Goodluck Jonathan. The old order is dying down. The new order of people who are properly educated and who are leading is what we need in the country now. So please, young people, move forward, march forward, and give this country a better name, a better image, and faster development. That is my challenge to you.
Thank you.
Yes. We're going to do a program here live.
Oh, okay.
Sure.
See you,